Happy Friday, first graders. It's me, Mrs. Gilardi, and guess what? Today we are learning the last 3 letters of the alphabet. We are learning about X, Y, and Z. Now, before we talk about our silly sentences and we try those out, I just want to go over the sounds that we make with X, Y, and Z, because some of them are a bit tricky. For instance, if you think about X, it's a KS sound together. It's very unique that the sounds are double, but X says X, X. You hear that K, S? We smoosh them together, and that's how we make the X sound. X, X. It's kind of fun to make that sound, actually. Our other sounds are Y. Now, Y is kind of crazy because it has that what sound when we say Y, but that's the sound of a W. Y has a couple sounds, but today we're going to be talking about the Y sound, Y. Now, when I make that sound, my tongue kind of goes to the upper part of my mouth, and I say Y, Y. I'm kind of pushing the Y sound out of my mouth, but my tongue goes up, and I push that sound out, Y, Y. And then Z, that's another fun one. It's got that vibrating, tingly feeling in your tongue. Zzz. Can you try that? Zzz. Can you feel the tingling in your tongue? Zzz. Your tongue kind of pushes up, but you're blowing that sound out, and your tongue does this little vibrating. So our silly sentences for today, they're kind of crazy. We have 3 of them. So the first one is for X. And X says, X's sentence goes like this. Max will fix the wax box for Rex. Max will fix the wax box for Rex. The X sound is at the end of that one. So let's try it one time. Max will fix the wax box for Rex. You try. Yeah, the X sound is at the end of those words. That's kind of crazy. All right, our Y sentence, this one's silly. Yetta yelled yummy yellow yogurt. Yetta yelled yummy yellow yogurt. Yeah, at the beginning of each word. You try. Yetta yelled yummy yellow yogurt. Go ahead. That's crazy. It's a crazy sentence. Our Z sentence goes like this. Zesty Zelda zaps zany zebras. Zesty Zelda zaps zany zebras. You try. That's crazy. It's nuts. But we got so good at that throughout the alphabet that I think we're champs now. Whoop! All right, so let's talk about writing those letters. If you're at home, you're going to get your folder out and find the paper that says X, Y, Z. They're stapled together, and they have the date of October 2nd at the top. So it's a lot of writing today, but I promise you that when we get to the at family next week, it's going to be a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to start at the top line where the sun shines, and we're going to do crisscross, you know? Whoops, that was a little crazy. Let me go a little straighter. Criss, cross. We're going to go down with a slant and down with a slant, but we're going in different directions. Start at the line where the sun shines. We're going to cross the middle, go back up to where the sun shines, and crisscross. When we did the lowercase x, we're going to start at this middle line where the airplane is, and we're going to go crisscross, starting at that line. I'm going to go crisscross. And I'm looking at these, and I think I like this one the best, so I'm going to put my heart here. All right, let's move on to Y. Why? Because we have to. That's why. All right. So here we are with the Ys. So remember, we're doing 6 really good ones. There's an arrow spacing these all the way apart. We've got perfect meatball spaces in between. So we're going to start up where the sun shines, and we're going to make a line down. We're going to make kind of a V here and go straight down. So we're starting where the sun shines, and we go to that middle line, and we go back up to where the sun shines, make a middle line, and then it's kind of like a tree, right? Okay, so we're going to do that. Now the lowercase is a little bit simpler because it's only 2 lines. We're going to go start where the airplane flies, and we're going to go down to the bottom, and then we're going to go down again. And then we're going to go down and down again. Okay? Now let's talk about the letter Z. Last letter. And here we go. We're going to go start at the top. We're going to go across, slide to the right. Then we're going to go slanty line down, slide to the right. Starting at the top line where the sun shines, slide to the right, slanted line down, slide to the right. Now when we do the lowercase letter, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it tiny. We're going to start where the airplane flies. Slanted line to the right, slant line down, slide to the right, slide to the right, slant line down, slide to the right. All right, guys, take a look at all those letters and make sure that you put a heart next to your favorite one, and I will see you next week.